Today, another video exposing Planned Parenthood's scheme to make money from the sale of baby body parts was released. And it is the second undercover video exposing Planned Parenthood. We will show you a little of what that video is all about here in a moment. But first, let me bring on my next guest. She is the Senate Legislative Director for Concerned Women for America, Alexandria Paolozzi. Alexandria, welcome to America Trends. Good to have you.
Thank you for having me.
All right, first of all, I want to show you a little bit of this video that I'm sure you've seen, but this video was released today.
Hello, I'm Cecile Richards, President of Planned Parenthood Federation of America. I want to be really clear. The allegation that Planned Parenthood profits in any way from tissue donation is not true.
And are we agreed that $100 would keep you happy?
Well, let me agree to find out from other affiliates in California what they're getting. And if they're getting substantially more, then we can discuss it again.
Yes.
I'll mention this to Ian in terms of how he feels about using a less crunchy technique to get more whole specimens.
All the Republican candidates are out speaking about this, but the Democrats aren't saying much, really, are they, Alexandria?
Not much. The only thing that Senator Reid said was all organizations have to abide by the law, and that was about it. And we're hoping for more.
Planned Parenthood spokespeople said today that they have been harassed by anti-abortion activists for years. What kind of an excuse is that to talk about babies' bones and skulls as crunchy? I literally, it gives the image of potato chips. It's the most disgusting, dismissive, disrespectful thing I think I've ever heard in the discourse of humanity.
I would agree. This is absolutely outrageous, and the more people that find out about it, the better. How does America allow federal funds to go to an organization that turns around and gives money or takes money for fetal tissue? It's just, like I said, it's outrageous. How are we allowing this? And hopefully we can put a stop to this by, like what you're doing, is highlighting it and getting it out there.
All right, another story that was floating around today highlighted the statistics of abortions in New York City. More black babies are being aborted than are born in New York City. And I have to tell you, Alexandria, I worked in this exact field. I worked as a post-abortion counselor, and I saw so many young black girls who had no idea what they were doing, who had had multiple abortions, and they were coerced by Planned Parenthood. And I heard the stories over and over again. There's no way you can dismiss this racist part of what Planned Parenthood is, and it is the exact founding really mission of Planned Parenthood. Margaret Sanger said she wanted to eradicate the black race. That's why she founded Planned Parenthood. Seems to be working.
It does, and you know, this just proves these are hurting women, and they're looking for someone to help them, not try and put on a Band-Aid to a gushing wound, which is exactly what Planned Parenthood does. But just to go back to what we've been seeing in just a couple of days, there's been undercover videos before on sex-selective abortions, and just last year on Gosnell, we were trying to get people to really see what was going on with that, and him just slaughtering babies and breaking the law. And again, here we see this again in just a different way, and just a more disgusting way, and we need to put a stop to it. And I was just so encouraged to see the amount of reaction that we are from GOP senators, from the House. Boehner's already calling for an investigation. And just before I came on with you, I was alerted to a letter that Senator Lankford, Lee, Cruz, Vitter, Sessions, Cotton, Paul, Rubio, they're all putting out to try and get an investigation into what's going on with Planned Parenthood.
I sure hope so, because $1.5 million of our money every single day going to pay for this sort of thing is absolutely reprehensible. How many more videos do we think are coming out?
That's not clear, and you know, I know that they always trickle a little bit more. Just when you think you've seen it all, there's something else that comes. And so I do not think this is the end. We're going to see a lot more of this. And just with the sex selectives, we thought that that's as bad as it got, but it just got worse.
Yeah.
So I'm glad that it's being uncovered.
I'm glad that it's being uncovered too, because I think a lot of us who have been on to, heard the stories from the actual victims of abortion, I think that many of us have known this was going on for a long time. And you sound like a radical when you say the truth, but it's worse than your worst nightmares, really. You couldn't be this radical. You couldn't make this stuff up, because no one who's human would do this to begin with. Thank you so much for being with us, Alexandria. We appreciate you, and of course the work of Concerned Women for America.